Hello friends, we will now move on to the second pillar of reading, namely phonics instruction. This instruction talks about the relationship between the sound and the letter, that is the phoneme and the grapheme association. English language comprises of 26 alphabets and each of these alphabets have one or more sounds. We are now going to see the various sounds of each and every alphabet. Let us now first move on to the vowels. There are 5 vowels, namely A, E, I, O and U. When we start teaching the vowel sounds to the children, we will first start with their short sounds. The letter A has 2 sounds, namely the short sound of the letter and the long sound of the letter. We are now going to look into the short sound. The short sound of the alphabet A is A, A, A as in apple, ant, alligator, arrow, A. We will now move on to the vowel sound O. Friends, we start with the vowel sound A, then we move on to O, U. Once the child has mastered, then we move on to the vowel sound of I and finally we move on to the vowel sound E. Generally, if you see children have confusion between vowel sounds A and E, hence they are not taught together. A is first taught separately and finally in the last we teach the child the vowel sound of E. Having said that, what is the vowel sound of O? O says O. The short sound of the vowel O is O. Octopus, on, off, O. Look at my mouth, O. It gets the shape of the alphabet O and the short sound that the alphabet makes is O. O as in on, off, octopus, O. The next vowel U. The sound comes from here. Please put your finger here and see. As in up, umbrella, under, uncle, The short sound of U is Again, the short sound of A is A. Short sound of O is O. Short sound of U is Now, we move on to the sound of the vowel I. The short sound of vowel says I, as in India, ink, igloo, I. Let us now finally move on to the vowel sound of E. E says E. Put your hands on your lips and keep it normally, right. Now say elephant, extra, entertain, E. See how your lip moves, E, E, E. This is the short sound of the vowel E. So far we have seen the short sounds of the vowels A, E, I, O and U. We will now move on to the long sounds of these vowels. A says its own name, A, as in aeroplane, aim, A. Next, the vowel sound of E says E, as in sleep, esteem, E. Long sound of the vowel I says I, ride, bike, and the vowel sound of the long vowel sound of the letter O is O, as in goat, boat, wrote. And finally, the vowel sound of the letter U is U, tune, mute, cute, U. Have you all noticed that in these words the long vowel sounds say its own names? A, ate, O, boat, U, mute, E, breed, I, ride, isn't it? Let us now look at the words that begin with these long sounds. A as in ate, ape, ace. The long sound of E is E, as in east, eel, eat. And the long sound of the vowel I is I, as in ice, ice cream, idea, ideal. The long sound of the vowel O says O, as in over, open, oat. And finally, the long sound of the vowel U is U, as in use, unicorn, united. Let us now take certain alphabets, consonants, and look at their sounds. Take for example the alphabet B. B says b, 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 ball, b, bucket, bangle, b, burrow. B. How about the sound of the alphabet T? T says t, tall, ticket, 10. Let us take the alphabet R. The sound of the alphabet R is R, rabbit, rat, rest, racket, R. Take the alphabet M. The sound of M is man, mug, money, monkey, map. Friends, I would like to bring to your notice that the sounds of the consonants are all clipped, they are not prolonged. Like for example, the sound of B says B. We did not say B, we did not prolong, it is B, right? Did you all notice that? For your reference, the sounds of all the alphabets, both the short sounds and the long sounds of the vowels and the consonant sounds are all available as a downloadable link. Friends, in this segment, we saw the sounds of the alphabets, the short sounds of the vowels, the long sounds of the vowels and various consonant sounds. This acquisition of sounds of the various alphabet enables the child to become a fluent reader. In the next segment, we will see how to help a child to read fluently. Thank you.